Hi everyone. Tonight I want to talk about something a little different. Not just about being alone, but about learning how to enjoy being alone. This is a topic that I've been thinking about a lot lately, and I feel like it's something many people struggle with. No matter where you live in the world, right now, I'm still in China, and like many nights before, I'm by myself. I'm sitting here quietly, talking to you through this screen. And in this moment, there's no one else around, just me, my thoughts, and you, listening. For a long time, being alone felt like something negative to me. It felt like a symbol that something was wrong. It felt like something was missing. Like I was somehow behind in life, like I wasn't living the way I was supposed to. When I saw other people going out with friends, laughing with partners, spending time with their families, I couldn't help but compare. I would like to I would look at their lives even from a distance and think, why is my life so quiet? Why am I always doing things alone? Eating alone in restaurants, walking alone on the street, shopping alone in supermarkets, going to the movies alone, sitting in my car alone late at night, even small daily moments felt heavy because I was doing them all by myself. At first, that feeling was uncomfortable. It felt empty. It felt lonely, sometimes even painful. I would ask myself, when will this change? When will I not have to be alone anymore? I thought that being alone meant I was missing out on life. But over time, something slowly started to change. Not overnight, not suddenly, but little by little, day by day. I began to realize that being alone is not always a bad thing. In fact, there are moments when it can be peaceful. There are moments when it can be gentle. There are moments when it can actually be healing. When you are alone, you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You don't have to compromise. You don't have to pretend to be someone you are not. You don't have to worry about what others think. You don't have to rush or perform or please. You can just be yourself completely, honestly, unapologetically yourself. In China, especially in big cities, life can be very busy and very competi- competitive. People work long hours, they chase goals, they deal with pressure every single day. They're surrounded by people all the time, colleagues, classmates, family, strangers on the street. And sometimes being alone becomes the only time you truly have for yourself. The only time you can breathe. I started to notice small things, little moments that I used to ignore, like sitting quietly in my room with no noise, no distractions, just silence, or taking a slow walk at night when the streets are empty and the city feels calm, or just staying in, watching videos, listening to soft music, or cooking something simple for myself, or even just staring out the window, letting my mind wander. These moments are small, They don't look exciting. They don't look impressive. But they are real. And they belong only to me. I also realized something important. When you are always surrounded by people, you don't always understand yourself. You are too busy listening to other people's opinions, following other people's lives, and trying to keep up. But when you are alone, you start to hear your own thoughts more clearly. You start to understand how you really feel. Sometimes those thoughts are not easy. Sometimes they bring up regrets or loneliness or questions about life, about the future, about the choices you made. Sometimes being alone forces you to face parts of yourself that you've been avoiding. But at the same time, they also help you grow. They make you stronger. They make you know yourself deeper. You start to understand what really matters to you. Not what society tells you, not what other people expect, not what you think you should want, but what you truly want. Deep in your heart, of course. I'm not saying that being alone is perfect. I'm not saying it's always easy. There are still nights when the loneliness feels very strong. There are still moments when I wish I had someone to talk to, someone to share a meal with, someone to laugh with, someone waiting for me at home, someone who understands me without me having to explain. That feeling doesn't just disappear. Loneliness doesn't go away overnight, but now I see things a little differently. Instead of thinking I have no one, I try to think I have this time for myself. Time to rest, time to think, time to slowly build my own life. Time to heal, time to learn what I like and what I don't like. Time to become more comfortable with who I am. I've also learned that you don't have to rush everything. Life is not a race. In China, there is often a timeline people follow. Study hard from a young age, go to a good university, get a stable job, get married, start a family, buy a house, and if you don't follow that timeline, people start to question you. They worry about you, they give you advice. They make you feel like you are falling behind. But the truth is, everyone's life is different. Some people find happiness in a big family, in a crowded, warm home. Some people find peace in a quiet, simple life with fewer people, but more calm. Some people need more time. Some people take a different path. There is no single correct way to live. There is no timeline that fits everyone. These days, I still spend a lot of time alone, but it doesn't feel exactly the same as before. It feels a little calmer, a little more gentle, a little more acceptable. Maybe I'm slowly learning how to be okay with it. Maybe I'm still on the way. Maybe I still have days when I feel lonely. But I no longer hate being alone. I no longer feel ashamed of it. I no longer think it means something is wrong with me. I don't have all the answers. I'm not here to teach you anything. I'm just sharing what I feel right now from my own experience. So I want to ask you something. Do you enjoy being alone? Or do you find it difficult? Do you feel lonely often? Or have you learned to feel peaceful by yourself? What do you usually do when you have a time by yourself? How do you spend those quiet moments? Let me know in the comments. I really want to hear your thoughts, your stories, your experiences. Whether you love being alone, or you are still learning, or you hate it. Every feeling is okay. Thanks for listening. It means a lot that you took time out of your days to spend this quiet moment with me. And good night from China.